Okay, good morning, good afternoon, class. So at this point we're looking at integers. You had a table that you needed to complete for today, correct? And along with that there was another worksheet that you needed to complete, which was your number line worksheet, okay? So, the first two sums was done for us. Number 3. Initial temperature is -3. Change in temperature, it increases by 8. So -3 plus 8 is 5. So that is 5 degrees Celsius. You all agree with that? Or plus 5 would also be acceptable. Okay, the next one. -14 increased by 6. -8. 5 minus 3 is 2. 8 minus 11? -3. -7 plus 8? 1. -3 plus 2? -1. 15? -15 plus 10? -5. -9 minus 3? -12. Now 6 to 10. How do we get from 6 to 10? It's plus 4. -3 to 0. Plus 3. -5 to 8. You're dropping by 3. -8. Just drawing a line here to be a guide. -8 plus 3 gives us -5. You all agree with that? That's the number here, -3. So a number minus 3 is 7. So what's the number? 10. A number minus 5, they give you -2. 3. A number plus 4 is -2. No, 7. 3. Am I in line? Okay. Let's just go from the bottom up here. Number 20. A number minus 2 is -7. -5. A number plus 7 is 0. -7. And number 18. A number plus 5 is -1. -6. Okay, you all agree with that? You all know how to use this number line, eh? Alright. Then we constructed the number line yesterday. We spent some time on this here. Then I sent you this worksheet. Okay, this worksheet was drawn up in 2014 at the school I was at the time. Okay. The question says answer each of the following questions. In each case, use that. Okay, so you guys had the PDF version of it. Okay, you didn't have a page to write on. But you have constructed a number line already. And you had a number line looking similar, something similar to this. Not so? Right, so we went to 5. Of course, you're not writing on your diagram or on your number line. So minus 9. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's the answer is -4. Plus 2. 1, 2 gives you an answer of -2. The next one. -2. We're starting at -2. Plus 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The answer is 5. Minus 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is -1. Minus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The answer is -6. The next one. Subtract 3 from 8. So I'm going to start with 8. Not so. Whatever follows from, you write first. You're right. From 8. Subtract 3. Subtract 3 from 8. So we start at 8. So in other words, it will be 8 minus 3. So it's going to give you 5. You all agree with that? Right, let's carry on. Find the difference. What must we do when it says difference? Subtract. Difference between 8 and 3. It's 8 minus 3. The answer is 1. Subtract 8 from 3. Whatever follows from, you write first. So it's 3 minus 8. You all agree with that? So you go 3 minus 8. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. The answer is negative 5. The difference between 3 and 8. So you go difference between. So it's 3 minus 8. You all agree with that? And 3 minus 8 is negative 1. Okay, the next one. You got from, whatever follows from, you write first. So negative 2 minus 3. So negative 2 minus 3. 1, 2, 3. The answer is negative 5. The difference between. Find the difference of negative 2 and negative 3. Okay. So this here, negative times a negative is going to be a positive. So it's negative 2 plus 3. So it's negative 2 plus 3. So 1, 2, 3. The answer is 1. So what you do now, you take your number line. Go back to your number line. Something we're going to add on this number line now. Right, here at the bottom, you write 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. A positive times a positive will always be positive. A negative times a negative will always be positive. A negative times a positive is negative. And a positive times a negative is negative. Okay. Girlfriend, you must also write it. No? Now for division it's the same. Positive divided by positive is positive. Negative divided by negative is positive. Positive divided by negative is? What is a positive times a negative? A negative. So a positive divided by a negative is negative. So with the multiplication and division is the same. Okay, you all got that? Yeah, right? When you have time, I'll prove that to you, okay? Right, the next one, it says subtract negative 2 from negative 3. So you got negative 3 minus 2. So negative times a negative is a positive 2. So negative 3 plus 2 will give you negative 1. Add the following. So you have to start at negative 5 plus 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The answer is 3. Minus 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's negative 9. Plus 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The answer is 2. No? So 2 minus 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Negative 4. Plus 3. 1, 2, 3. The answer is? Negative 1. Negative 1 plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 3. 3 minus 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. The answer is? Negative 3. Okay, that is the reason why I don't want you to write on the number line. Okay, otherwise, for the next sum, you must draw another number line and another one. And you understand? So for now, you just use your fingers. Hopefully your fingers are clean. No? So keep your number line clean. Okay. So that's that. Are you finished marking, Robin? You finished? You're still marking. You need to mark. Just step. You need to mark. No. Okay. So all your stuff is marked already. Okay, so now we're going to look at. Okay, so this little exercise here, I want you guys to do for homework, is page 41. Okay. This is still part of exercise 1. So more than, less than exercise. People, I don't want you guys only to write more than and less than. You must write the sum. 2.1. Negative 4. This is what you must write down in your margin. 2.1. Negative 2 and 4. Negative 2 is less than 4. Not so? Then you skip a line. 2.2 and so on and so on. Okay? So I see some of you are writing answers only. In the exams, you guys are doing the same thing. I took my time and I wrote out the previous assignment's memo. I also laid it out for you exactly how I want it. And still you people are catching on your own stuff. Okay? Please follow the control test layout or cycle test layout. Okay? As stipulated in the last document I sent you. Okay? To the group. So that's number 2. No? Then number 3 says, write the following in ascending order. What does ascending mean? Smallest thing. Yeah, it's easy to say now, no? But in the exam when we asked you for descending order, it's like it's non-existent. We look at the first one, we take an example here. So you're going to write that down first. Not so? Now descending order is biggest to small. Ascending is smallest to biggest. So the smallest one here is negative 4. Followed by negative 3. Followed by 2. When you skip a line, then you write down the sum in 3.2. Then below that you write equal. Skip a line and so on. Okay. Number 4. Sorry? What did I say? You see now, that is why you people write the wrong stuff. You do the wrong stuff because you don't listen. I said it's for homework. No? Number 4. Number 4 says determine the next 2 numbers in each of the following sequences. So again you write down 4.1. The sequence is 8, 6, 4, 2. So you need the next 2 numbers. Not so? How do I move from one term to the next? Minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. So would I now minus 4 here? I was minus 6, not so? No, you carry on minusing 2. So 2 minus 2 is 0. 0 minus 2 is negative 2. And so on and so on. Okay? Then you skip a line. 4.2. And so on. And then you carry on like it. Okay? Don't worry about number 5, okay? That we do later on. So now we're looking at addition of integers. You can write this note down. And this is on page 42. Page 42. Alright. So addition of integers. We're on page, which page is this on? Sorry? 42. This is examples on page 42. So we are told that initial temperature of 7 degrees increased by 10 or plus 10 degrees is equal to 7 plus 10. Not so much. 7 plus 10 is 17. If you decrease by 10, it would have been 7 plus minus 10, which is negative 3. So just come into play what we just said earlier on is that 7, what is positive times a negative? Positive times a negative is negative. So it's 10 minus 7 minus 10, which is negative 3. Does it make sense? So anybody that's confused? No? Then we are told when reducing, negative 10 is added. Therefore you read it as 5 plus negative 7. And this again, what's positive times a negative? Negative. So that's going to be 5 minus 7. What's 5 minus 7? Negative 2. As initial temperature is 7 reduced by 7, thus final temperature is negative 2. Okay. So let's look at these few examples here quickly. So write that down quickly. So negative 3 plus negative 4. So this would simply be, what's negative 3 plus minus 4? Negative 7. You all agree with that? If you want, you could have said it's negative 3 into plus. I'm sure it's simple enough for you to see it's negative 7. But if there's no sign here, it's positive. What's positive times negative? Negative. Positive times negative? Negative. Negative 3 minus 4 is negative 7. And yesterday some people was a bit confused of when to use minus and when to say negative. If you look at 3, 3 is negative. The state of 3 is negative. Whilst operation is minus. So it's negative 3 minus 4. You guys understand? But if you say minus 3 minus 4, we know what you mean. Okay. The next one, what's negative 5 plus negative 8? Negative 13. You all agree with that? Negative 5 minus 8 is negative 13. The next one? Negative 2 plus negative 6, negative 8. And negative 10 minus, negative 10 plus negative 20, negative 13. Who understands this? What don't you understand, Michael?
How negative 3 plus negative 4 equals negative 7.
Then you must follow this routine. Okay, do you understand what I did here? If there's no sign, there's a plus. Okay, so let's take number 2 for you, for argument's sake. You got negative 5 plus negative 8. What sign is in front of us here?
Plus.
Plus. So what is a positive times a negative? Negative. So here's no sign, so it's plus. Positive times negative is? Negative 5. What's negative? Positive times a negative? Negative 8. You got the number line there in front of you? Right? Now go on your number line. Negative 5. Minus 8. So which way am I going? Left or right?
Left.
You have to go left. Negative 5 minus 8? is what?
Negative 30.
Negative 30. Okay? So you do number 3 for me now. Okay? Number 3 says negative 2 plus negative 6. So what's positive times negative? Negative 2, yes. Positive times negative? Negative what? On your number line. Negative 2 minus 6 is what? Negative 8. You still don't understand, right? Now do number 4.
Sir, I understand.
Oh, now you understand. Okay, nice. I like it. Okay. Who else don't understand? Oh, you all understand now? Okay. Okay, so this is a note I want you guys to write down here, which is dealing with those 4 sums we just did. These 4 sums. When adding 2 negative numbers, the answer remains negative. Can you see that, people? If you added 2 negative numbers, the answer remains negative. Okay. You make a little bracket there which indicates that's the rule for those 4 numbers there. Okay. Or does somebody see something else there? Alright. Now we're looking at the examples on page 42, 5 to 11 now. Number 5 to 11. We got negative 10 plus 2, negative 5 plus 3, negative 8 plus 11, and so on. You do for me those sums quickly. Pause the video again at this point. Alright. So the first one, negative 10 plus 2. Answer is? Negative 8. Who got negative 8? Oh, now you got negative. Nice. What did you get in front, Michael? The one that's looking for the PDF. Not done. You are moving too fast. Huh? No. Did you not write first all the sums down? Are you still busy with the first one? So what are you then busy with? Are you doing maths now? What are you busy with? This. So you didn't even do the first one yet. I asked you, did you get negative? So what answer did you get? So what was my question to you? My question was, what did you get? So you said, I'm still busy. But you didn't got the same answer that we got. So I don't understand. So now why are you sitting so far from the board? Here's a chair, here's a seat here. You can bring the seat almost against the desk here. Then you can see 100%. So every day you build that seat, you put it here, closer to the board, then when you leave, you just put it back. That's all you need to do. We know each other now for 5 months. We're that part in our relationship already. And now I realize you can't see. How much I know for you? Huh? Your first time you left your spectacles in. Okay. So now bring it, your seat closer, Michael. No, bring it closer. Let's keep your mask on. More. More. As I. Hey, move it. Come. Move a little more. You can't sit. There we go. You can't sit on the chair. Move it. What's wrong with you? Right. What's your answer to number 6? Give her a chop. No, she's now the main girl. Yes. What's your answer? I don't care if you look at me like that. I don't get scared anymore. Sorry? Well, yes. You see, you moved your seat and immediately got the right answer. I like it. Right. Negative 8 plus 11? 3. Not so? 5 minus 2? 3. 10 minus 12? Negative 2. Who got negative 2 here? Four minus 10? Negative 6. Negative 11 minus negative 11 plus negative 5? Okay. You all agree with that? But let's look here. You see? One was positive. This is now negative 10 plus 2. Ne? This is negative 5 plus 3. Negative 8 plus 11. That was 5 minus 2. This is 10 minus 12. This is 4 minus 10. Okay, this one's not playing with. Okay. What do you notice? One is positive, one is negative. One is negative, positive, negative, positive, positive, negative, and so on. One is negative, one is positive. But what do you notice with regards to the answer? The answer takes the sign of the bigger absolute value. Okay. So this was 10, and the answer is negative. Okay, you see 10 was negative. 10 is negative. Between 5 and 3, which one is bigger? 5, and the answer is negative, as 5 is negative. Between 8 and 11, the 11 is greater. So the answer must be positive. Girlfriend, you got it? Can you see? You want to move more this way? Nice. Okay. Between 5 and negative 2, which one is bigger? 5. Takes positive. Between 10 and 12? 12. So it takes negative. Between 4 and 10? 10. Negative. Verstaan julle? Right. You make a little note here. Stop laughing so much. Not people will think you're having fun here. No. Yes. What do you say, Onoka? Maths is not fun? I'm going to tell your dad what you say. No? How must he now feel? Huh? Or doesn't he care if you don't like it and so on? Yes? Your daddy is the message, isn't it? Yes, sir. So? Are you not Oneka? Or you am? Okay. People listen, not one like you guys to write down. Again, make a little bracket there indicating, I think number 11 is does not conform to this rule here. Okay? When adding a negative and a positive number, the absolute values of the numbers in number 5 to 10, to number 5, which is 10 and 2, are subtracted, and on the side of the larger number, which in this case is 10, is given to the answer. That is what we just indicated from when we use that purple pen there. Okay. Guys, finish? Okay, I'll give you a chance. Right, here's the next few sums from number 12 to 20. Okay, 20 is a bit much lower than that. Okay, so 12 to 19. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, now listen nicely. I'm going to take a photo of this, of medicine. Can you take a photo? And put it on the group. This now forms part of your homework for tomorrow. And you check again, For those of you who didn't do your homework, please do it this time. Okay. Everybody enjoy the rest of your day. Good afternoon, class.